Vallejo, local business leaders say the closure of the Mare Island Naval Shipyard will turn their city into a ghost town. But the community isn't throwing in the towel yet. More than 200 people protested the planned closure in downtown Vallejo today. The shipyard employs more than 6,500 people with an annual payroll of $300 million. So why Mare Island? Some employees say it's all politics.
I think it has to do with the gay population we have in the area. I also have to think it has something to do with the cost of living here. All of this is playing a role in the Navy saying that they don't want to be here anymore, and it has nothing to do with the way we do our job.
Vallejo is bracing itself for the ripple effect created by the loss of all those jobs. Hank Plant has more on the economic and emotional impact.
They are troubled waters these days in Vallejo as the prospect of losing the Mare Island Naval Shipyard starts to really hit home. The shipyard has been here 139 years, and in the modern age, it's been the place where nuclear ships have been built and repaired. But that means many are technical jobs, not easy for workers to find elsewhere. Take these two men with 20 and 35 years in.
So I'll probably opt for an early out and take a slight reduction in my annuity.
Reduced retirement.
Right.
I'm going to be 42 years old. I'm going to end up in a situation where I'm trying to get a job in this labor market here in California. Probably going to have to leave the state. Don't know where I'm going to go.
So their employees association has been sticking labels on money, letting people know it comes from the Mare Island Naval Shipyard, while the local country and western station has been acting as the town crier.
Mare Island, do we want it here? You bet your life we do. But we want to hear from you as well as the people back in Washington want to hear from you.
Indeed, much more congressional lobbying is planned. But can Congress do anything to save any of these bases? Probably not. In fact, congressional insiders told me today that the whole point of the Base Closure Act is to lessen the influence of Congress after the Secretary has made this kind of a decision. That will hit like heartburn at all the businesses who depend on the base's payroll of $185 million a year being pumped into the Solano County economy.
It would devastate it. There's no question about that. 60% of our business is probably from Mare Island. Take 60% out of here, and we'd have to be out of here.
And then there are the kinds of social changes that people never think about, like the setback that a closure would mean for women's rights.
What we've seen is the many gains that women have made moving into non-traditional jobs now being just totally wiped out.
And the lives simply uprooted after generations.
I'll be leaving California. I have 10 years of government service, and I will have to go and find government work. I don't want to give up my retirement at this point.
How long you been in California?
4 generations.
An abrupt ending to livelihoods that people thought were as solid as the military itself. In Vallejo, Hank Plant, Channel 5 Eyewitness News.